What's up, everybody? I'm George Mossey. I'm here with my co-host, Marshana Dahlia. So last night, 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, Season 3, Episode 7 aired. There's a lot going on. Twitter was blowing up with comments. There's a lot of crazy moments that people were just couldn't believe were taking place. We got to jump right in. We don't have a whole lot of time to waste. So let's start out with Ariella and Biniam. So Ariella is leaving Ethiopia for a month for a surgery that could have been done safely in Ethiopia, but she has convinced Biniam that it's only possible to do it in America because she has insurance and she trusts the doctors more. And I just feel like this is the same situation happening to Biniam again. But I have an unpopular opinion. I don't feel bad for him because he keeps impregnating American women knowing that they have no ability to adapt to a lifestyle in Ethiopia. So I feel like this is becoming a pattern.
You know what? And I agree with you, right? This is clearly evidence that Biniam cannot successfully choose a wife because wife number one and wife number two are the same blouse and skirt person and the same blouse and skirt situation. Now that we understand that this is the same thing happening to him again, I have to say that it's still too much. It was heartbreaking. I had to actually turn off yesterday because I couldn't bear to see him so emotional over saying goodbye to Avi. Now, yes, United States, great doctors. Ariella's dad's a doctor. Her mother is a nurse. I could understand. And I totally support why she would choose to go to the United States to get her son the surgery that he needs. I don't like that she bought the tickets and made the decision without Biniam. And it just goes to show how she has continually undermined his position and his status as Avi's father repeatedly. It's like she should have had a baby with a donor. She should have chosen a sperm donor because I don't think she's ready to be a wife and a partner in parenthood with somebody.
I agree. I actually agree with you 100%. She is in control. She's always been in control in her relationships. And I think the control comes from her parents. I think her parents have controlled her life a lot. She's never worked a job, and whatever they say do, she does, except this situation. So I feel like this control of Biniam is something that she's learned at home, and she's not ready to share responsibility as a parent, as a wife. She's not there yet. This is why they're not married. Keep in mind, they're still not even married. She has literally no reason to come back. And Biniam knows without even being married with his first wife, she still didn't have to come back, and she didn't. And he's seeing that the reasons for her to come back outweigh the reasons for her not to.
She won't come back. I mean, I'm betting it. She won't come back. Even if somehow later on down in life, they end up in the same space, she is definitely going to play the card of, you did something I don't like, fill in the blank here. I'm not coming back. I guarantee it.
I see that too. All right, so let's talk about Kenny and Armando. We saw them for a hot second last night. They found out that the marriage license letter that they had to write is now unnecessary, and there is progress in Mexico where they no longer need to have same-sex couples write letters to get a marriage license approved. So I just wanted to say that this is a win for them, a win for the entire Mexico entirely. It's a win for everyone. This is a progressive step. Congratulations to them. They don't have to do anything extra hoops or anything that anyone else doesn't have to do. Love is love. And I just wanted to make sure we mention that, and we are supportive of that. And I'm happy that they don't have to feel as though they have to ask for permission to love each other, because that's not necessary. And I'm glad that that's no longer an issue. Okay, so let's talk about Jenny and Submit real quick. So last night we saw family counseling with Jenny Submit and his parents. And his parents have the same issues that they've always had, where it's almost like we're hearing the same thing over and over. It's a broken record. She's too old. Who's going to take care of him? She can't give him children, blah, blah, blah. But what happened in the counseling session is what got everyone's eyes to raise, because Submit's mother said, okay, literally out of one breath, she's never going to accept Jenny. And then the next breath, I'm going to move in and teach her how to become a wife.
Okay, that's okay. Let's just talk, because I am not an expert on Indian culture or anything, but I do know maybe a little bit than people might think, because I spent time in India. Hindi is my second language. So I might be onto something. Now, it's not necessarily to teach her to be a wife. The traditional, very traditional Indian construct, this doesn't mean everybody, I'm just talking about the tradition, is that the wife and the husband, the mother and the father have their sons. And a son is a very big reward to have in India. Their sons get married and stay at home. Their daughter-in-laws, as you heard the mother call last night, Bahu, the Bahu, which is the daughter-in-law, would come and live in your house. Now, she is not the lady of the house because she's married. You, as mother-in-law, are still the lady of the house. You dictate to your Bahu, your daughter-in-law, if you tell her, today we're getting up, you're cooking this for lunch, this chapatis for dinner, roti here, whatever it is, paneer masala, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. She sets the tone and she goes forward. The only way you become head of the household is one day, sadly, when your mother-in-law and father-in-law pass away, you are now the head of the house. You have had a son and he brings a daughter-in-law home to you. I'm not saying this is right. This is not opinion. This is just tradition. So she's saying, and this is a brilliant plan. All right, you want my son? I need a good Indian daughter-in-law. I need a good Indian bahu. I'm going to come and live with you to see if you can fulfill the traditional role. Because clearly that's what his brother and his wife, who's now pregnant, that's the construct that they follow. She knows. We all know Jenny, even if she could learn, ain't teaching her no new tricks right now. So it's not going to win. It's not going to work, but it's a way to implode the relationship from the inside out. I, for one, don't think it's right, but I'm really excited for the entertainment that will ensue. I'm going to watch. I'm going to be happy.
Well, see, that brings me to my next question then. Now that I know this information, do you believe that Sumit knows what his mother is doing?
I believe Sumit absolutely knows what his mother is doing. I think he's just going along with it for the idea of, look, Mom, we tried, and listen, just okay, just accept her. Look, she played along. I think maybe, but he knows exactly. He even said it last night, like, I don't know if my mother really has the best intentions. No, she does not. But you know what? Watch and see. I can't wait to watch it go down every week. I'm just so excited.
I want to see what happens to anytime a mother-in-law moves in, things go crazy. It always reminds me of J-Lo's Monster-in-Law movie, which I thoroughly enjoyed. It's an amazing movie. It's sad because this happens to women all the time in real life, but it's very entertainment for anyone to take place and just watch how crazy these women can get. All right, guys, that's it for part one. We have to come back for part two because we need a lot more time to discuss the rest of what happened last night. I mean, literally jaw-dropping. Twitter could not stop talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of tweets about Stephen alone. All right, guys, I'm George Mossey. This is my co-host, Marshana Dahlia Spavento. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you live tweet with us every Sunday night. I'll put our Twitters and Instagrams at the bottom. We'll see you all real soon.